Hi, this is 2016 M standard number 20. So this is when we extend, when you expand right, some polynomial inside the parentheses, how many terms are there? Okay, so now let's find how we find the number of terms. The first one is find number of terms in expansion. Okay, I'm gonna do this one, polynomial expansion. Okay, so how we find this one? First, we can begin two terms in there. Okay, binomial expansion. Okay, when you have binomial expansion, very simple one is a plus b. I'm gonna make right square. Okay, this one we did already. A squared plus 2ab and b squared. Actually, there are three terms. Okay, three terms. But there's just some rule over there. Each term actually looks like this one: ax, by, this form, right? But and also what? The sum of this exponent, x plus y, should be equal to 2, isn't it? This is what sum of exponent is 2. Okay, so in this case, we can say x, y, it can be 0 too, right? Always what x and y are allowed to use what 0. Okay, so when x equals 2, y equals 0. When x is 1, y equals 1. When x is 0, y equals 2. We have only three different cases. Okay, so that's why this is why a squared b 0, 2 times a to the 1, b to the 1, and a 0, b squared. Okay, that's why we have 3 terms there. 1 terms, 2 terms, 3 terms. Sometimes when we have right multinomial, okay, polynomial, okay, more terms, more than binomial, okay, multi terms of it, we usually use what bars, stars and bars, okay, start first. Stars and bars. Bars is a divider, okay, same thing. Or someone use what tens. You can use this theorem. That's the easier way to find the number of terms. When you take over a plus y is 2, right? We divide this one is about 2, 0, 1, 1, 0, 2. You know, we have two bar stars over here. So we're gonna build a one divider. You can prove it, okay? Divider over here. In this case, what is that? A to 0, b squared, right? You're going to divide over here. This is a to the 1, b to the 1, okay? Okay, same thing, right? When you build, right, divide over here, a is 1, b is 1, okay? And you build divide over here, a is 2, b to the nothing, 0, okay? Yeah, you can see every terms in there, okay? But you can already what is that? In this case, very simple because there is only one divider. When you have only one, when we need only one divider or bars, it's very simple. You have two numbers divided by this location, right? Just add 1 to this number, right? Okay. In this case, what is in binomial, only binomial, a to the plus b and the nth exponent, the number of terms already by m plus 1 terms. Each one, okay? But when we have more than one dividers, it's gonna be not like this one, okay? Suppose I'm gonna use this one, 5 terms are there. A plus, B plus, C plus, D plus. I'm gonna use E, it doesn't matter. But on this question, the answer is 14. I'm gonna take the 14. So we're gonna find out, okay, how many the terms are there when we expand this polynomial, okay? Okay, every terms express this one. A to the x, b to the y, c to the z, d to the w, and e to the u. Okay, but there's some coefficient over here. Okay, it doesn't matter. But and there's a constraint. Sum of all these exponents should be equals to 14. So x plus y plus g plus w plus u should be equals 14, right? That's the rule. So we distribute, okay? We distribute only this number 14 into the x, y, g, w, okay? So they're all allowed what? 0, right? This one maybe it can be 0 to 14. They are all numbers what between 0 to 14, 0 to 14, 0 to 14. But sum of all numbers should be equals 14. Okay, they can't write every term has about 14, 14, 14, 14. Okay, sum is not 14. That's right. So we have to distribute this number, 14 numbers into the what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 containers. Right? So if we allow the y, any terms can be 0, we use what star and bars. We have a right 14 stars there, okay? The number of stars equals 14. But we're gonna add right, how many dividers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 dividers. The number of bars is 4. Okay, so total number right starts now 18. Okay, out of this 18, we choose what 4 again. This is for the what? Bars. But that's the answer. Okay, so 18 combination 4, isn't it? So 18 combination 4, you can say what? 18 times, 17 times, 16 times, 15, and divided by 4 factorial, right? 4 times, 3 times, 2 times 1. That's it, okay? So how much is this number? So, okay, I'm gonna use calculator, okay? Yeah, 3060 terms there. Actually, in this case, 3060 terms are there. Okay, but I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna find the number of terms. Okay, including the terms must have about all 4 variables. 4 variables. Okay, which is what? A, B, C, D, isn't it? So it can be what? Y, G, W. I'm going to know this is what? Same as before, okay? This is nothing different. 1 to the U. Okay? But actually, the term should be looked at as A squared, okay? B to the y 1, C to the 1, or D to the what? Okay, maybe U is 0, this is about 3 or something like it over here, right? They have this all variable. Okay, all right. Anyway, this is 14. We can see that, right? X plus Y plus G plus W plus U should be equals to 14, isn't it? But how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 parts still same as before. But the point of here, the value of X, the least number is 1. Y is also Y, least number is 1. G also W. But U, it doesn't matter, you can have a 0, right? So we're gonna save right 4 numbers in there. Okay, X is Y, at least is 1 over here. We're gonna keep this number into the X, another 1 into the Y, another 1 into the G, another 1 into the W. 4 numbers is out. Take out the 4 numbers. Now total, this should number 10, isn't it? 10, right? 14 minus 4 is a 10. Okay? But you can be 0, it doesn't matter. You can be any numbers. Okay, now we're gonna assign this number into a X, Y, G, W, and U again, right? But then as you can see, always what the terms have what A, B, C, D variable, right? Okay, so how many ways to assign this number 10 into the what? 1, 2, 3, 4, same as before, right? Number of bars. So number of stars is 10, number of bars is 4, total is 14, right? Okay, But out of this 14 location, 14 bars, we chose what? 4, right? For the what? Dividers. Okay? So the answer is what? 14, we chose 4, right? So how much this one? 14 times, 13 times, 12 times, 11. 4 spot there, but we need the breaking order. This is a permutation, okay? When you break order, that is not combination. Permutation is the order. When you divide with this one, order doesn't matter, okay? So 2 times 1. How much this one? 12. This is 7. 7 times 13 is 91 times 11, okay? 91 times 11 is what? 91 and 91, 1001 times. Oh yeah, that's true, okay? On the question, you can see there are 1001 terms which had all variables A, B, C, D. Okay? Now we gotta go back from this variable n. How can you find, okay, the value from here? How can you find the value of this one? Okay, okay, we gotta go back, right? The reverse way. Okay, same as before. Now this is the questions, okay? The real questions over here. Every terms can be expressed this way: a to the x, b to the y, c to the g, d to the w, 1 to the u. And you know that x plus y plus g plus w plus u should be equals to what? N, isn't it? But the number of terms, okay, the number of terms which has a variable a, b, c, d equals to 1000, right? The number of terms which include y, a, b, c, d variable equals 1001. Okay. Okay, now let's find out. To have this one variable, this is at least one, at least one, at least one, at least one. This is nothing. Okay, it can be 0. So we need what? 4 numbers. Okay, in advance, keep the y in this what container, right? X and y, g. Okay, so n minus 4 now available. Okay, so now we have this one: x plus y plus g plus w plus u. Sum of all this exponent will be now n minus 4, isn't it? Because the 4 is out here, here, and here, here. Okay, in advance, they already got this number. Now we're going to arrange these numbers into the y, x, y, g, w, u again. Now, this value of x from here, right, can be 0, okay? Now you can apply star and bars. Still, we have how many bars are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 bars, okay? So total number of stars, this one become to what? Stars, okay? So n minus 4, and star 4 again for the dividers. Now we have a total what? N stars. Out of these n stars, we're gonna choose what? 4 location for the what? Dividers, okay? That is n combination 4, isn't it? That is equals to what? This number 1000, right? That is equals to 1001 terms there. Okay, how can you find the n? This calculation, n is the first term. Second one is n minus 1. We have a 4 spot over here, right? 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But this is a permutation. Now we're going to break what? The order using this number 4. 4 times, 3 times, 2 times 1. Okay, that is 1001, okay? What is 1000? 1000 you can divide it by 7, right? Easily. So how much? When you divide it by 6, 143, okay? 143 is what? 11 and 13, okay? They are prime number. So now set up the y equation in easier way, okay? N times n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 can be expressed this way. 7 times, 11 times, 13 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times 1, right? So we're going to arrange this number into 4 over here, consecutive numbers, isn't it? So this is what? 11 prime number, right? It can be, okay? This can be right first number. Okay, so 11 is 11. Can you find the 12? Yes, we have 12 over here. Okay, 4 times 3 is 12. Now, can you find the 13? Yep, you can find the 13 over here. Can you find the 14? Yeah, all together, right? 14. So we can express this one, okay, for consecutive right integer numbers. So you can compare the same for consecutive integer number. Okay, so the value of n first number should be equals to 14, right? That's the way we can find, okay, number of exponent. Okay. All right. Or you can develop, okay, more. It doesn't matter. For example, just one more. Okay, for examples, when you expand this one, a plus b plus c plus d plus 1 to the what? I'm going to use this is 14. The question is, how many terms contain b cubed? Okay, how many terms contain b cubed? Okay, every terms can be expressed this way: a to the x, b to the y, c to the z, d to the w, 1 to the u. Okay, and sum of all exponents is x plus y plus g plus w plus u should be equals to what? 14, right? But b cubed is what? Fixed one. This is b cubed fixed. B cubed. That's all. So y already has 3, right? So forget about y. So we got over here x plus g plus w plus u equals how much? When y is at 3, this is a 3, only fixed one. 14 minus 3 is 11, isn't it? We're going to assign this 11 into the what? 4 groups, because it will be only what? Third power exponent will be 3. Okay? So we have 11 bars there. But all other ones, the x can be 0, y, g also can be 0, right? Yeah. So now let's find. We have 11 stars. How many bars? We have only what? 4 variable, right? You can divide this with 1, 2, 3 bars of variable, right? We need 3 bars. So total number of what? These 3 bars became to what? Stars. Total number of stars is 14. Out of this 14, we choose what? 3 bars. Okay? All right. So this is how much? 14 times, 13 times, 12. 3 factorial is what? 3 times 2, right? 2 times 1, it doesn't matter. That is what? 6. This is 2. Okay? So 14 times 26 is the answer. Okay? Okay, look at this. So 14 times 26 is how much? 84 to 88, right? So actually 364 terms. Actually, this one is how much? Just before we done, right? 30,060 terms. Out of this 30,060 terms, only what? 364 terms is what? This term, BQ. Okay? A, it doesn't matter. C, doesn't matter. D, doesn't matter. 1, doesn't matter. Okay? Only this side terms is what? 364 terms. You can change about the number of y exponent, right? Anytime. It's very, okay? Not that much hard, okay? So you can figure out, right? But first of all, you have to, okay, completely figure out how we use the starting bars. Starting bars is why every numbers in the group can be started with 0, not 1, okay? That is starting bars condition or constraint, okay? Okay, that's all today, okay? I hope you understand this one. Thank you so much.